Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. We are getting reports that Cho Lucas of the ADF stroke Egg of Sea have been arrested in Norway following allegations or following a warrant that was issued by the ICC, International Criminal Court. While we are aware about the investigation in the International Criminal Court made by some incompetent lawyer called Nsalai, I doubt whether he is competent enough to make a case for Cho Ayaba to be arrested, because personally they have made a case against me in Hong Kong, and I read the file. I was approached by the Hong Kong police, and it was just ridiculous and laughable. Recently, Nsalai had also put out documents that claim that I am living in Hong Kong. I am still in Hong Kong, while I am not. He's an incompetent person, just like many Cameroon government officials who benefit from this war. They continue to play a fast one against the Cameroon government to collect money. These are the dogs of war who want this war to continue. But these are what we have done. We have reached out to members of Cho's family, people that are close to his wife, to confirm this news if Dr. Cho Ayaba have indeed been arrested, and it is inconclusive. None of them have refused, none of them have accepted. So it is an unconfirmed report that Cho have been arrested. I want to say that it will be a big celebration, especially in Mancon and in Bamenda, where the people have banned Cho Lucas following his targeting of a bike man that was killed in Bamenda. Cho Lucas, unlike other Ambazonians who have been falsely accused without any proof that they have committed any war crimes other than acting in self-defense to fight back against Cameroon government operations, Cho Lucas have actually committed war crimes that should be arrested if Cameroon government is competent. Number one person which Cho have committed murder against, which I can testify and confirm, is the assassination and murder of Senator Kemende. I was the Deputy Defense Chief of the ADF. I was a spokesperson of ADF. I approached Cho when Kemende arrived in Bamenda to inform him about his plea that he wants to go to his village and that the ADF should allow him access. Instead, Kemende was killed by the ADF. His vehicle was later found in the camp where the ADF Brigade of Tanka was keeping that vehicle. Based on my communication with Cho was directly involved in the killing of Kemende. It is a fact that the ADF carried out the execution of Kemende. And that is a fact which he cannot deny, because I can testify of his connection to that particular crime, which I rejected at that moment where he proposed that Kemende should be arrested. He proposed to me that he should be arrested, and he was killed in that process, whether it was done deliberately or not. But the fact that Cho consistently refused to answer my direct question to him during those periods is an indication that he was directly involved in the plot to assassinate Kemende. We also know for sure that there have been CPDM people who were eyeing the seat of Kemende, who had bribed ADF soldiers to carry out the assassination. That one we know for sure. So we know that Cho was involved. There are other war crimes that Cho have committed, like the public execution of 2 individuals in Gozang. I think that happened in October 13. October 13 will soon come. That will be the anniversary where 2 individuals, one of whom was a notable in Gozang, were publicly executed. The spokesperson of the Egg of Sea ADF, Lucas Asu, announced and confirmed that the ADF executed those 2 people on the 13th of October 2024 with the false accusation that those individuals were collaborating with the Cameroon government, and they were arrested and investigated for a long period of time and were summarily executed, which itself is a crime. It turned out that the Human Rights Watch and other reputable organizations investigated that case and came out with the facts that those individuals were never arrested and investigated by the ADF. The allegations were all false, and those two individuals were simply executed because the Ayaba Cho have demanded that people should be shown example by killing them so that it will drive fear in the heart of our people. It was all about using terror to intimidate our people in Gozang. We also have the incident in Nacho, Abango, and Tasa, which took place in Bamenda. I think that was in the 16th of July 2024, where 10 individuals were slaughtered and thrown in a Nacho. They were picked up from Nacho, Abongo, and Tasa. They were publicly executed, and their dead body was dumped on the street in Bamenda. The Archbishop Androkia visited the scene. Wilson Musa, who is an investigative journalist in Bamenda, investigated and published results from family members and eyewitnesses. And Ayaba Cho himself came out to justify the killing of those individuals, claiming they were part of people who collaborated with the Cameroon government to kill an ADF soldier in Bamenda, in Old Town. It happens that that ADF was killed because he was involved in a false kidnapping where a Francophone lady was trying to extort money from her family, and he connived with that boy to be kidnapped. That is how that boy was killed by the Cameroon military. It had nothing to do with Francophones' collaboration with the Cameroon military against the ADF, but yet 10 people, majority of them Anglophones, were slaughtered, picked up on that fateful day on the 16th of July 2023. They were killed by the ADF. Ayaba Cho had claimed responsibility and justified those killings. The killings in Gozang were justified, including Pa Tano Che, who was the quarterhead of Musang. He was executed in front of his family by the ADF on allegation that he provided pictures that only him took of the dead body of Commander Rambo in Bamenda. The ADF came to his compound. They executed him in front of his family. The ADF have committed war crimes that are well documented, that we know of. They have burned the ancestral home of a palace in EY. They have threatened chiefs unjustifiably to be publicly executed. It is a criminal organization. It is a cartel that is responsible for extortion in the name of tax collection from our people. They have exacerbated the issue of kidnapping for ransom. Ayaba Cho Lucas deserve to be arrested by the ICC for tangible crimes. Ambazonians will be celebrating this news. The people of Mankon, where he comes from, will be celebrating this news for tangible criminal actions that this group have committed by Ayaba Cho, under Ayaba Cho leadership. And I want our people to understand this news. So we have heard the rumors. We are celebrating the investigation that we have heard being launched by the ICC. It is just a matter of time for Ayaba Cho to be arrested for war crimes. No Ambazonians in the name of liberation struggle, self-defense, have the right to commit war crimes. We condemn every war crimes. We have a clean record of our struggle of fighting a genuine fight using legal and approved practices that are acceptable internationally, and criminals like Ayaba Cho deserve to be in jail. That is where they belong, for tangible crimes they have committed, not allegations. These are crimes that they have accepted. These are crimes that they have made public statement. Lucas Asu, the spokesperson, made public statement to confirm that they executed 2 people who were totally innocent in Gozang, and they should be in prison for those crimes. So that is what we want to report about this message we are hearing. It is unconfirmed report, and we know for sure that such reports can also come from Barrister Salai, who always makes such claims, pretending to be going after Ambazonian leaders in the diaspora as a means to extort money from the regime in Yaoundé. A lot of people are making money from this war on both sides. Our people remains the primary victim, and they should know better. If you are in Ground Zero thinking that these individuals who have emerged are fighting for your best interest, they do not. They are part of the problem, and we all must seek a negotiated settlement to put an end to this war of shame that have befallen us. We must recognize our limitation. The Cameroon government also have their limitation. There is a time for everything, and now is the time to look for a positive, attainable solution to end the cycle of violence and let peace return back, just peace return back to our people. They deserve that. The PRAP, the People's Right Advocacy Platform, have empowered our refugees, and they have spoken unanimously that they want to go home. They want to return home under our peace proposal. We will continue to engage the international community and other Ambazonian groups to emerge with a positive common position to be able to make a proper proposition for the way forward that will return peace to our territory, a just peace that will secure the rights of our people under the one country, two people arrangement, which we advocate for the devolution, effective devolution, constitutional devolution of Cameroon that will guarantee equality amongst us. God bless you all.